old man.
Morning. Is it loaded?
Yeah, I've got a load on there. You need me to throw a strap over?
How much weight? How much weight?
About 38.
They go all the way to the front then? How many of those coils are there?
It's just 2 stacks.
Like two stacks? Okay.
Yeah, I can throw a strap over it if it makes you safer.
Nah, I think we'll be all right. We might have to lift the rear end of the truck up rather than just drag it out. You try to pull it out another way? Rip the bumper off?
Rip the bumper off up there.
Damn. That's stuck, folks. We might need to get some lift there, because that is soft and gushy. And that landing gear is on the ground, so see the mud's all up into the airbags and stuff. So we could drag it out and it would probably be okay. And I know I always say I don't like making things complicated. I give people crap about lifting stuff that don't need lifted. This might actually need lifted, because I don't want to cause any havoc. It's got 38,000 pounds of coils on there. Wheels are so packed full of mud, I'm not going to be able to get my rim slicks through there. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth chancing at YouTube. I might lift that back onto the road to be safe. Because if we drag it, it's going to get drugged clear up to here before it finally starts tracking up. Probably be okay. It's going to cause more of a mess. Yeah, as far down as that drive tire is, we're just have to get, otherwise it's just going to drag right along the edge of that concrete. got 38,000 pounds of flat coils on there. It'll be a pretty hefty lift. I should put snatch blocks in. We'll lift and or pick and pull, as Mr. Tom Luciano says. Picking this 34, that should be fine. I love these things, but they are a pain to fish through a rim. They're so thick. Very strong. Just have to make sure that cable doesn't hit the top of the trailer. Pull! I got it. stay off the edges of the trailer. That'll be the tricky part about doing this. Okay, so we got 52,000 pounds of capacity there. Are the brakes set? The brakes set?
The cab is. Let me set the trailer real quick.
Okay.
Hey, no jump.
Actually, leave the trailer release. I'm gonna need it to roll some.
All right.
Flag City Towing. Swing. Here we go. Had to get that tire off the edge. Watch our cables. Get that other tire above the edge. And then we'll be all set. There we go. Now we'll just grab the front end and swing it over. was a bad place to stop, huh? There we go. Knew they were in here. He'll be able to drive her out from there. Just go ahead and see if you can come forward a few feet. Yeah, if we would have drugged that, it just would have walked the edge of that concrete all the way over to there and made more of a hole. Leave the wheel right where it's at. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stay right there. Set your brakes. That's it, folks. I got the truck all muddy. We got a Memorial Day parade Monday, so it's going to get washed today or this weekend. I'm not sure when. So, like I always say, I give people shit about, or crap about lifting stuff that doesn't need lifted. I think it did need some lift there. Could have drug it out, it would have made way more of a mess. And I didn't want to risk ripping a airbag or a brake chamber or anything. Other side.
Oh, this one? That's why we did what we did. Not saying it was the
the best choice, but that was what I decided was the best choice. They're a bitch to get out of there. Those ones are thicker than the other rim slings I've used, but they're stronger, but they're a bitch to get in and out.
I didn't know where that one went. I don't know you're particular.
Well, they'll need washed before they get put away. You getting unloaded here? You unloading here?
Yeah. Okay. I was just trying to check the truck out right quick.
Yeah. I think it's it was all that air you heard when it first came up was just a leveling valve compensating.
It's still it's habit to check it.
Oh yeah, I understand. Oh, I appreciate that.
I'll make sure to give you a nice little shout out. You've done a good job.
I appreciate it. Nope, thank you.
Just hand carry. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of earth on your feet here.
Oh, I appreciate that.
You want
Thank
a cold bottle of drink?
No, I'm good.
Thank you. Want me to get some more?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was raised in the country. We take care of folks.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Water.
There. Oh yeah.
If that didn't work, I got something else.
Oh, I'm good. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hey, these things come in handy.
Yeah.
I usually have some in here, but somebody must have snagged them. All right, you're all set. I'll send them an invoice after we get going. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Like I told her, I'll post everything you've done for me.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Y'all have a good day.
You too. Nice fella.
Yeah.
I almost don't want to post his mess up.
He was posting it himself though.
Oh yeah. All right, so just a quick recap of that WINCHOUT. Super nice customer. Never dealt with him before. driver was very appreciative, nice guy, followed me on TikTok and YouTube and stuff. So yeah, that was one of those cases where you probably could have drug it out. I think it would have caused more of a mess, possibly damaged it. I don't lift on stuff unless you have to. That was kind of a pick and pull technique. Single line 75 ton has 7/8 cable, good for 22,000 a piece. I was going to double it initially, but like the scale showed, that initial pick was right at 30,000. And then, you know, you kind of seen the edge of the tire. I was pulling it toward me because with the trailer being the way it was, the lines couldn't be straight up and down off of the drive tires to pick there. Otherwise, the straps would have been hitting the trailer. So that's why I had to have that angle there. So that's when it came off the edge of the road, I knew it was going to slide some. So a little butt pucker moment, but got it done, didn't break anything. Got paid. Super nice people to deal with. Love customers like that. Wish they were all like that. So appreciate that. Kaylee was there filming with the other camera. I'm going to play around with putting this video together a little different, so I hope it turns out good. I appreciate everybody watching. Share, like it. Still trying to get that 100,000 subscribers, man. It's slowed way down. We got to 80,000 in I think it was about 8 months, and then it's slowed way down. So appreciate everybody helping. Thanks.